Hey everyone, so I have a Doctor Who book review for you today. This is, I don't think I've ever actually done a proper Doctor Who book review. I know I did the one on the Dark Smith Legacy, but I think that's the only one. Now you may have seen this in my recent haul video. This is the Doctor Who Monsters and Villains book. Now as you can see, this was released just after Series 1 because you've got Billy and Christopher there and obviously the Dalek. Now when I bought this online, I got this for, I can't remember the exact price, but it was around about £2. I got it used, but it's apart from the cover being a bit bent, it's in really good condition. You know, there's no writing on it, no rips or anything. So £2 for this is brilliant. I RRP the £8, so it really is worth it. And when I first got this, I thought it was just Series 1 creatures, but because the series had just been launched by this time, I imagine the thinking behind this book was to give the viewers an insight into a greater depth of knowledge of what type of monsters the Doctor would face. Because if you are a new fan in Series 1, you're obviously not going to know a lot about the Doctor Who's past. Whereas by now, we kind of understand the different encounters the Doctor has to deal with and we know more about it. So this is to tell you more about the creatures that are in it and also to introduce you to some new ones which you will not actually see yet. There are a few things which annoy me about this book, not because it's the way the book's made, just because we've now seen certain creatures in this. In fact, I'll explain that when I get to it. But it is alphabetical, so it starts with the, there's a little contents page, but it starts with the Autons there. And then there's loads about the Autons from Rose, the first episode. Then you've got information about the Autons from their original appearances and things. And then if I can find this, in each section, or most sections, there's a little, there, you have extracts from the script. These are, of course, in the Shooting Scripts book as well. I don't know if you can read that, but there are extracts from the script and things. There's no dialogue, but it's all stage directions, so that is quite nice. And then we go through and we've got the Cybermen. Now obviously by this point, this was only Series 1, so our new Doctor, David's Doctor, had not seen the Cybermen yet. So there is nothing here from the Age of Steel, Rise of the Cybermen, or from Doomsday. It's all the old Cybermen, so that's the sort of thing that really frustrates me, and it's not a problem with the book because the book obviously couldn't have foreseen what was going to happen, but it's just a slight thing that annoyed me because I want to know more about the current present Cybermen. So I'm not going to show you all the creatures. Obviously we have the Daleks. I'll just show you a few of them. The Master as well. Again, the book couldn't have known that the Master was going to come in a couple of series later, so there's nothing about John Sims' character there. I'll show you one thing which I was really quite interested by, because there's a lot about how the CGI ones work. And there's this one here, Lady Cassandra, I found most exciting. You have the original sketch there. And then you have, if you can see that, a skinless Cassandra was used for filming, so there's no actual skin on it. The skin was projected on CGI later on. And also down there, it's a static Cassandra, so the face didn't actually move. It was something so the actors could work with. So I found that really quite interesting. But there are loads of different creatures from Series 1. It's not the entire Series 1, or at least it doesn't cover all the creatures from Series 1, but stuff about the Slitheen, how the costume was made and things. So it really is quite exciting. It's quite a thick book, a lot thicker than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was like a booklet. So it is a proper book, and it's how many pages? 88, 95, 96 pages including the index. It does have an index, so if there's a particular thing you want to find, you can go and find that. But it is definitely worth buying if you like Doctor Who and you want to know more. And even if you feel like you already know the ins and outs of all the creatures, go and buy it anyway. I mean, the pictures are very pretty anyway, you know what I mean? There are also creatures in it, for example the Zygons. They've not made an appearance in the New Who yet. So, you can learn about the old creatures as well, even if you don't necessarily need to know about them. It's quite interesting, I do like it. As I said, £3 online for a really good condition one. You can buy it brand new. It is a bit expensive compared to second hand, but it's still worth it. So go and get it if you're a Doctor Who fan. It is really great. There's also been a Series 2 one, which is, it's got a different title to it, but it's basically the same concept, which I will be buying as soon as. I can't wait for that one. That's the one with Bill and David on the front. But yeah, so please feel free to leave comments and things. Let me know your thoughts on this or anything else. If you have any requests for specific Doctor Who videos, feel free to let me know. But that's all I wanted to show you this. Just wanted to show you that it is brilliant and I do love it and it is worth the money. But please feel free to leave any comments and things, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.